Okay, what you're going to need to make this, I just call it the pink stuff. I've always called it that. My kids love it. I love it. My grandma loved it when she was here. But anyway, you're going to need a mixing bowl, a strainer, one container of whipped topping, a spatula or spoon, a large box of strawberry jello mix, 1 can of pineapple tidbits, and 1 container of cottage cheese small curled, a large thing of it. The first thing you're going to do is dump all your cottage cheese into your mixing bowl. You're going to take your thing of whipped topping. Make sure it's been out of the freezer or fridge for a while so it's nice and soft. You do not want this really thick or hard to stir. So what you're going to do is add all that, and then all you're going to do is mix that all together. Okay, this is what it looks like once everything is, the cottage cheese and the whipped cream is mixed. Okay, and the next thing you're going to do is take your pineapple in your strainer and just dump all your pineapple in there and make sure all the juice is drained out of that. So once that's doing that, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take my Jello mix and I'm going to mix it in. So you're just going to open that up, dump it all in there like so. That is what it's going to look like, and you're just going to stir this up real good until everything is all mixed together. Okay, that is what that looks like, and then you're going to come and get your pineapple and just dump your pineapple in there like so and stir that all together. Okay, so I have that all mixed together. That's what that looks like. If your mixing bowl does not have a lid, you might want to cover it up with some either tin foil or saran wrap and set it in your fridge, or I'm going to be using one of these containers my mom had bought me that has a lid, so I'm going to transfer this into there. Okay, so I have it on there, so I'm just going to click all of this together. You're just going to take that, set it in your refrigerator overnight or until the next day so it gets nice and cold and it sticks together. So I will be having this on Tuesday. So today is Monday, Eclipse Day, whatever you want to call it. Get in there, peppers. Ugh. So I will show you what that looks like tomorrow. But next, we're going to start our pork chops. Okay, this is how I make my pork chops. You're going to need a thing of pork chops. I got these from Costco. I love their pork chops. You're going to need a large casserole dish, a mixing bowl of any kind. You're going to need ketchup, minced onion, that's optional, some light brown sugar, and some apple juice, and a spoon. The first thing you're going to do is take your apple juice and just pour a little bit in there just to cover the bottom, like so. Now, if you want with your pork chops, you can cut off the fat. I'm going to leave it on there because I think it adds a little extra flavor. So all you're going to do is take as many pork chops as you need. Let's see, me, my husband, Sammy, Grace and the kids. Let's see, Grace would probably just eat like a half one, same with Abe and Alex, and I will make an extra one because I usually cook something up for my mom. If she can't make it over for dinner, I take it over to her. So that's what you're going to do with your pork chops. Okay, next you're going to take your bowl, your spoon, you're going to need your brown sugar and your ketchup. You're going to pour some of your brown sugar. I did not measure it. I just put, I don't know, probably looks like maybe about a half a cup, a little over a half a cup, I think. And then you're going to take your ketchup. Let me get the ketchup open. And you're just going to squirt some in there. You might have to add a little bit or whatever. So you just add that like that, and you'll stir it up. Okay, this is what it looks like once it's all mixed up. You're going to see chunks in there from the brown sugar. Just like press it down to break them open so it gets in there pretty good. Make as much as you think you're going to need, because all you're going to do is cover your pork chops next. So one of them I don't cover because even Alex won't touch it. So all you're going to do is take your mixture and just put it on top. And like I said, if you want, a bunch of it, you can mix, more than you normally probably would, but I am going to cover all these like so. Okay, so I have 4 of the pork chops covered, and like I said, I'm going to keep one not because Ava and Alex don't like the mixture. So the minced onion is optional. I just put a little bit in there. Now you can cook this right away, or you can let it sit in your refrigerator till the next day, just so the apple juice will get into your pork chops a little bit. I guess you say marinate it. So that is what I'm going to do for today. And you're going to take some foil, just cover it all up like so, and then I'm going to stick it in my fridge for tomorrow's dinner so it can sit all day and all night to marinate. So that is that. So I got it in the fridge and the pink stuff all ready to go for tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Okay, it is time to cook your pork chops. Depending on the thickness is going to determine how long you cook it for. Since these are thick pork chops, I am cooking them at 375 for 2 hours. If you're going to be cooking thin pork chops, I would say give it about an hour 15 minutes. Okay, now it is time to make our Hungry Jack potatoes. As you remember, I got these from the Dollar Tree. Yes, for $1. So what you're going to do is get a pan. You're going to boil the water as much as it says that you need. I went ahead and melted my butter and stuck it in there, so I'm just waiting for it to boil. You add the mix that it comes with, and then you're going to stir that up. You're going to add your potatoes. I let them boil for about 5 minutes, stirring it occasionally, and then I added my milk, stirred it up, waited for it to thicken up a little bit. Then I'm going to transfer that into a tiny casserole dish. You cook these uncovered for, I believe it was 25-30 minutes or until brown. So that's all you do. Now it is time to cook our dessert. Yes, we are going to have some Betty Crocker fudge brownies with some yummy chocolate mint frosting. Okay, you're going to need some vegetable oil, some water, 2 eggs, a cooking pan, and a mixing bowl. Oh, and a tablespoon. You need one of those as well. Those are the directions. Simple and easy. You dump everything in your mixing bowl. I'm going to use my mixer, mix it up, and then you transfer it to your baking pan, and you just throw it in the oven. I think I cooked them for maybe 28 minutes at 350. Let's see what I push. Let's see, 2, 6. Sorry, I was off. Here is my pink stuff. Yummy. Okay, our potatoes are done. Our pork choppies are done, and they look so good. Can't wait to eat them. Ding, ding, ding. Dinner time. Well, those didn't last very long, and yes, they were very good, and the frosting was awesome. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed cooking dinner with me, and hopefully I gave you some ideas on what maybe you can make one night. And if you have any questions or anything about what I made, feel free to comment down below, and I will try to respond as soon as possible. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Keep smiling!